Welcome. Today's episode of the Shootout Podcast is sponsored by Dehydrated Water. Just add water.
Hey, welcome back to the Shootout Podcast, episode 133 with me and the bro, 808 Kicks ATL. Hopefully everybody's doing okay. Hopefully everybody's doing fine. But if you are, please do like, follow, subscribe. Come and chat to us. Let's have a conversation. Let's break it down like we always do. And please do follow, like I said, 808 Kicks _ATL. That is the bro. Go and follow Lovekickscustom and go and follow the Shootout Podcast on YouTube, on all the other platforms, Instagram, all of that stuff, and TikTok. And if you're not feeling well, hope you are feeling well. Hope you do get better. Let's just say.
Yeah, man.
What's up, bro? How's your week been this week, bro?
I literally been trying to take over the world this week. It's been a long week, a long 2 weeks actually. Let's do a bit of fourth wall breaking here. Last week we did record last week. Unfortunately, we record on Fridays, and last Friday was the 13th. And what happened? What happened, bro? Tell the people what happened, please, and tell the truth too.
All right. So we finished recording, right, like we normally do, and we spend like half an hour to an hour just breaking stuff down, talking, just vibing, all that stuff. And it's always like us just kind of decompressing from talking so much on the podcast, and we just talk about stuff. In the process of talking about stuff, somehow, some way, the clip magically disappeared off our platform that we record on, let's just say.
No, I actually tell the truth. I deleted the podcast. It was me, okay? I did it. TJ don't want to say it. I'll say it. I'll take the blame.
We deleted the podcast because it's not for your ears that week.
No, I deleted the podcast. I don't know how. This has never happened. We have never recorded anything that we didn't publish.
I'm going to blame the platform we record on because they revamped. And when they revamped, they did a lot of adjustments. And something happened. I'm not blaming no blames. Sometimes it's Friday the 13th and you just got to leave it there. You just got to leave it there and move on. Something happened. We don't know what happened last week. It's not going to happen again this week. We have our podcast come out this week. We had some really good subjects last week. We might pick up on one or two of them this week. But other than that, we're going to carry on. Simple as that, bro. Yeah. Leave it to the game, bro. Leave it to the game.
Nah, I appreciate how you try to just put it on the 13th, but I was so pissed. I'm talking about hot, bro. And that was a good episode. Like, I ain't even gonna say that. It was a great episode.
It was a fantastic episode. But bro, I said I had 30 seconds of WTF, and then I kind of realized what happened, and I was like, yeah, that's it. It's Friday the 13th. And I kept reiterating that to you. Bro, it's Friday the 13th. Don't worry. Happens. Mistakes happen. We learn, we evolve, and we get better. Simple as. Then that's what I left it with you. And once I said those words, it was out my brain. No longer. I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, man. I definitely won't be doing that again. That's for damn sure. I don't think I've ever been this pissed off at myself as an adult, really. Like, as a kid, yeah, but, man, that was, bro. Y'all don't understand how much energy it takes to do this every week. Sometimes it's a little less. Sometimes it's a little more. I felt like with all that happened with me last week, and we ain't got to get into that, but I was already tired, like mentally tired. So when that mistake happened, bro, it was like, what?
Yeah,
I just wanted to go to sleep.
But if you, we'll leave that to the game, like I said. But I'm gonna just basically break down slightly things for you guys, just in case, because you never listened to it. Obviously, point number one from last week. My girlfriend's sister thinks Skechers is better than any other sneakers ever. Hint number one. Clip number one. Number two, we talked about Q's transitioning in a new position, which is excellent. Congratulations again to you, because nobody's actually said congratulations to you last week, so congratulations to you again this week, bro. Which is awesome. And we talked about a couple other things which you guys have probably learned about already now. So let's just leave it at that. But most important question this week, because we're gonna start from fresh. Most important question for this week is the Jordan 4 now at the end of its hype cycle?
Yep. Absolutely. 100% it is. The Imberland Jordan 4, while you were sleeping, is currently, let me make sure.
I'm checking as well, bro. I'm checking as well.
I just looked at it like 30 minutes ago. It is currently available in multiple sizes, almost full size run.
If you guys didn't believe us, we're not capping. Your Jordan 4s, you can go in, sold out all the small sizes. Big sizes are still available, except for size 12.5 US, which is obviously 11.5 for the guys in the UK. But the Imberland 4, there's a reason why this sneaker was at a raffle, and there's a reason why this sneaker is actually sitting. There's loads of pairs, and a lot of people learned their lesson from the first release, which was the Jordan 3, because everybody outside the US got taxed, heavily taxed.
12.5 is still there, because I got one sitting in my cart right now. That's our size.
Okay,
12.5 women's is US.
Oh no! I'm talking about
men.
14. I'm talking 14 women's, 12.5 men. Okay. So just to clarify that. But yeah,
that's because men's 12.5 is a unicorn size. So obviously that one's gonna sell out fast.
But cam size is still there, but a lot of people got taxed off the Jordan 3 original release, or the first Jordan 3 that released from Imberland this year, or the first Imberland released from Jordan Jordan and Imberland. A lot of people outside of the US got taxed. And this is why a lot of people looked at that sneaker, especially in the UK, were like, nah, I'm not paying that extra £8. I just wait for it. And I think these that 80 quid.
Oh, 80. I thought you said 8.
Yeah. Oh, but $8. That was an instant cop, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's a little petty.
Yeah, that's really petty. But me and Anish have been going back and forth, talking about how we're going to maneuver about this release, and it's really important. And we realised that the Jordan 3 Imberland cost everybody in the UK that ordered it about £300 to £313, and we're thinking, okay, cool. The resale at this moment in time is about, you can probably get that about 300, and hasn't officially dropped everywhere in the UK or overseas. It's just dropped at Imberland. So if it's going to be like the Jordan 3, it's going to be roughly around 250, that is pounds, to 220, which is retail. So I think that's what it's going to stop at, and it's going to be worth getting on the aftermarket if you didn't get it from the retailers. Simple as. It was like an easy option. Like, nah, I'm not going to pay that extra £80 tax. I'm gonna wait for it.
Man, the 4, we called it, and we knew this was gonna be a linchpin in that conversation. Like, either the door is gonna stay open, which is that White Thunder 4. It's still moving well. Like, the restocks still selling out, but the fact that this and this is the initial release, the Imberland release, and it's sitting there. And we know they got a lot of pairs. Yeah, they normally sell out pretty fast. So, I mean, it's here is like 5 hours after release, and they still sitting there.
That's really odd. That gives everybody a hopeful insight that is expecting to get the release overseas a bit more hope, because basically that means if the sneaker comes out and if it does what it's doing at MMNA, you got more chances to get your size for retail. So don't rush, don't be a absolute jack, and basically try and get the sneaker and get that duty on it. If you've ordered it from MMNA and you're from overseas and you ordered a Jordan 3, you either are very comfortable in wearing on taxes or willing to pay taxes, or you just an absolute fool. That's what I'm going to say.
Well, don't do that. Don't do that, bro. Because you're the same person that's going to turn around and say, if you want it, go ahead and cop it. Don't wait.
No. That's fine. That's fine. If you want it, go and cop it. That's fine. But if you know how the release is going and you're monitoring it and it's sitting right this moment in time, the most likely solution to this is it's going to release and it's potentially going to be easier to get outside of the US anyway. So why buy it and pay another extra £80 on tax? That's what I'm saying.
Well, yeah,
there's situations where you buy it when you know it's going to be impossible to get, and there's situations where you hold back and you look at the release and you think, you know what, I'm going to save my money. I'll buy it when it comes out officially.
There's too many caveats. You have officially moved your own goalpost.
Yeah, of course I have. It always moves with money, bro.
Nah, cause it sounds funny, bro. You know I'm gonna say it if I feel it for real.
Yeah.
Like,
no. You have to move when you know the time is right, and the time is right when you know you're not
when
gonna
the
pay
shoe
that
drop. The time is right when it drops. If you want it and it drops, for me, I'm getting it. Like I'm not looking at the resale, the pre-sale.
No,
none of that, bro. If it's
okay
on my
for
radar,
you, bro. You're not gonna get taxed
How?
£80. You don't get look. It's okay for you.
No. I'm saying in general, like when you make that statement and because people's philosophies are their own. Mm-hmm. We have always collectively had the philosophy of I want it, so I'm gonna get it as soon as I can.
So, yeah.
If we talking circumstantial with the tax thing, the duties and all that, and I understand that 100%. But I don't want somebody to I don't want anybody to misconstrue what you're saying. Like, if it's sit and wait, because you never know how the market gonna turn. You know what I mean?
Let me just
all it takes is for a celebrity to put it on, and then everybody buying it. You know what I mean?
Let me add to that then. If you're in the US and the MMNA release is there and it's actually sitting and you want to buy it, go buy it, because you ain't gonna get taxed. If you're in Europe,
it's the same thing for us. Like with Patta, when Patta releases on the Patta side, we get charged extra versus y'all because y'all over there with them.
Yeah, but no, the guys in the UK will get charged because it's coming from Europe. We're no longer in Europe, so you get charged. Gotcha. Also, on top of that, the Patta release was different, but the Patta release was I could say a quick strike. It came, went. There's specific releases. I think I sent one to Mars about Amsterdam.
I'm just using that as an example
But I'm using the
duties. We know how it feels sometimes.
Yeah, I'm also giving you an example of why I would have gone for the Patta and paid that duty rather than going for the MMNA and paying that duty, because the Patta was more of an exclusive sneaker. It came and went, and it didn't sit around. So yeah, go for it. But with the MMNAs, there was from early indications, resale was dropping. There was no raffle. It was first come, first serve. All the indications were there to say, yeah, this is going to be a big release. It kind of felt like, yeah, this is going to be a big release. We're not going to put a raffle on it. Just go and get it. And so about half an hour into it, it's sat. I was like, all right, cool, that's fine.
Did you feel like this was going to happen?
Yeah, 100%.
I don't know if I want to believe you right now.
Bro, you go.
Manifesto would have laid it out. So you ain't lay it out. You ain't lay it out like you do other releases. You know what I'm saying? Like you laid out the Chicago release. And that was like the first time in a while where you were off.
Yeah.
But most of the time, when you go in deep in the manifesto bag and say, look, this is what's gonna happen, versus like a speculation. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how you formulate. I ain't gonna give away. I mean, you'll give away your own formula when you feel like it. You have. If y'all pay attention, y'all can get his formula for how he come up with his predictions. But that's only if you pay enough attention to what he say. And he says a lot, so you have to digest all the information in pieces, because that's where it comes from, right?
Yep. It's like being a forensic scientist, but for sneakers, because what you need to do is watch what's happening here, watch what's happening here, watch what's happening here, watch how the release is going here, put it all together, and that's what you get. And me and Anish have been talking about this for a week. Like, I'm not even capping with you. Reach out to Anish, and me and him will be like, yeah, it's gonna sit. Like, you know, there's no bloody raffle on this either. This and that, and then we just, like, bro. If I didn't believe in the process of what I thought was going to happen, I would already had that mem in year 4s, or as soon as it dropped at 4 p.m. in the UK, easily, bro. Nope, I literally tested it by carting it. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I carted it 4:05, which is 11:05 for you guys.
No line
for MMU.
At all.
No line, no nothing. I tried it then. I tried it half an hour. I tried it an hour. I tried it 4 hours. Cart.
I got one sitting in my cart right now.
Exactly. I was like, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it right there, bro. And I'm gonna come back to it.
I told y'all I wasn't gonna go for this sneaker. You know what I'm saying? Because the colorway just ain't for me. To be honest with you.
Are you tempted though?
Slightly, but
okay.
I just spent $130 on some work shoes.
Okay.
On some work shoes, bro. Because
okay.
I bought some Tims sneakers, right?
Oh,
but they are waterproof. It's Tim grip. They waterproof. They got the Tim grip, which is like the heavy traction on the bottom, but in the description, it's a sneaker.
Okay.
So I've been wearing a pair of old discount store D-tier Nikes. Like, the Nikes that look like Air Force Ones from a distance, but they really not.
Oh, okay, cool.
And it was a winterized version of the sneaker. It had not like a duck toe, but it had a one-piece toe. They had a little bit of suede and 3M on it, but it was nothing special. Like, we know the good stuff when we see it.
Yeah.
And it had a gum bottom with the the hiker, like the winterized Air Force Ones. They got the rugged bottom.
Okay, yeah. Got you.
And it was a gum bottom. And I'm like, yeah, when it rains, I'll wear these. But then my dry shoes, which were some little cheap Nike runners, I ran through them. So I started wearing the winter bootish, and now all the tread wore off the bottom. So I'm like, all right. And I'm looking I'm trying to find some little $40, $50, $60, they ain't got to be fresh, but something I can. No, bro. No, they not out there. And my wife just because I told her, I'm like, I'm gonna have to end up spending sneaker money on some good work shoes.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not used to spending $150, $160 on work shoes.
I'm gonna say one thing, bro. Like, were you selling? You said you ran down the outsole quite heavily.
Yeah.
Is this you selling these Sheen Timberland boneless sneakers, bro? I love the way that you just walked into that. I love the way you just walked into that, bro. Because I saw that 5 minutes before we started recording, and I was like, "This is perfect, bro. This is perfect for the podcast." Boneless. Let me just pull that back up. Somebody. Yes. Sheen is selling you some boneless Timberlands. I'm talking about just the upper, no outsole, no thick boot rubber outsole on that, just the upper. If you're hearing this, go and check out the Shudo podcast. About 19 minutes in, and you see some Sheen Timberland boneless outsole Timberlands. Absolutely. This is the fact that you talked about this and you said you ran out your outsole into nothing. That's perfect. I was like, bro, were you selling these Timberlands?
Bro, them ain't Timberlands, them Imberlands right there.
Imberlands.
Facts. Them straight Imberlands, bro.
Imberlands.
The 0-inch Imberland boots. Come on, dog.
Yeah.
Nah, they ain't that bad. They ain't that bad. I wouldn't dare do that to my feet, bro. Like, I didn't work long enough. And it's funny because that's exactly what my wife said. She said, your feet deserve it. Why not spend that much money on work shoes? You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Yeah, the most important feature on your body is your feet, because your feet supports your whole body, bro. So it's important that your feet are comfortable.
I wouldn't say that was the most important feature, but
I'm talking about. There's others that I'm not gonna mention. There's others that I'm not gonna mention.
I got better features than my feet. I'm trying to tell you.
I'm not talking about feet to something ratio. I'm not even talking about that. I'm just talking about the fact that we always on our feet.
I ain't saying that about ratio. Why you bring ratio into it? Nah, ain't no pause. I told you I'm done pause.
No diddy.
No diddy. I'm done pausing, bro. We not doing the freak offs over here, okay? And when I say something,
baby oil, baby boy, or baby boy, is it baby oil? That's the one.
For Johnson and Johnson. Yo! I was watching another part, bro. Oh, Johnson and Johnson. Oh, that's a double entendre.
That might be the one today, bro. That might be the one today. Did you think they did? Oh no. Do you think they did that on purpose, though?
No. I don't think anybody. I ain't heard nobody do that. It is a big double entendre, bro. When we talking about no Diddy.
Oh, especially with Diddy. You want some Johnson and Johnson for you, Johnson?
Johnson and Johnson, with you, Johnson. Yo,
right, cool. Let's rate it back.
I was watching another part, bro. They was cracking jokes about it, and the one dude said, "When the last time you covered yourself in baby oil?"
You know.
So
that's a good question. That's a good question.
It's like he say, and the one dude is like, hell no, that's crazy. He like, nah, bro. What you got to do is when you get home before your girl, go ahead and glisten up, and just be sitting on the couch when she walking in.
Oh, that's a horrible imagination, bro. And forget that, bro.
Oh man, come on, you got to try it, bro. One time, I might try. I might, bro. I don't know.
You need to definitely use that phrase for your missus. I got some Johnson and Johnson for your Johnson.
No, my missus ain't got no Johnson. I got the Johnson.
No, because your Johnson is her Johnson, because you're together. Come on, bro. Click it together.
Okay. Come on, man. Make it make sense, man. Listen to the man when he's telling the truth. He made it make sense.
All right, cool. All right, we can baby oil, 1,000 bottles. You know, some people actually try to comprehend how much baby oil that was. They were like, I can't even got bottles here. They're like, this baby oil, this is like one baby oil. This is 30 baby oils.
No. The number is out there, bro. It's easy. All you got to do is look at how many ounces it is and add it up. Come on.
That's crazy. All right, cool. Moving on from baby oils. I finally got the Nike Tech Challenge 2s this week. Right. I paid resale for that because I wanted that. I love the whole.
I'm on my 4s gonna sit. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, bro. Continue.
No, because that was another quick strike sneaker that went like the Ultramarines, the one Nike 180 Ultramarine just went like that. I was able to get it maybe about 225 pounds, which is fine, reasonable. It's like getting an MM in your Jordan 4s, and I thought I was comfortable with that. But I actually went out and I heard rumors that it was restocking in the stores, and I already had my size 10, and I thought, you know what, let me just go out there and see how many what's happening in store. So went out and I picked up 2 pairs of Nike Tech Challenges, and the highest size they had was size 8, and picked 2 of these size 8. See, not my size, guys, size 8. And I'm gonna say, bro, Dell, yeah, and one of the other bros that was asking for it because I was hunting for him as well. But bro,
Shout out to Dale too.
Shout out to Dell, and thank you, bro, for allowing me to do Coffee with Tea. It's a new segment I'm doing on my YouTube channel. Go and check that out. Yeah, thank you, bro. I'm just developing new ideas to kind of get the community involved. But bro, I was out and I went in store to size, and they had the Nike Tech Challenge 2 in size 8. The highest size they had. 2 of these, absolutely gorgeous, bro. The material on this is fire, bro. Right?
Just don't like the midsole, bro.
You that aged midsole.
Yeah,
there's 2 variations to that,
bro.
Yeah.
But I just don't like it.
But Dell didn't know I got it for
They do. I'm not shitting on
very
the
dope.
shoe.
Very dope.
That's
very
what
dope.
kept me away from it.
So Dell, I got there and I instantly knew Dell needed a pair because he had asked me the week before, if you have a chance to see size 8, can you pick it up? And the bro's been asking me for a month. So I was alright, cool. Went up, went to shop, asked a couple of places, went to size. I saw one of the bros that works there. I go, yo, bro, you got Nike Tech Challenges? He goes, yep. Have you got size? What size you got? Oh, highest I think we got is 8. Oh, you got 8? Can I get 2? Yeah, it's fine. You ask the guys. 2 size 8s came down, looked at them, bang, bang. I walked that store, £135. Message Dell, yo, bro, guess what? He goes, what? You got your Nike Tech Challenges too, bro. Retail.
Ching ching.
Ching ching, bro. Ching ching. That's how you do it. Guys, this is how we do it over here. We try and help as many people as possible on the way to get copying sneakers.
So how much more do you care to say how much more you paid for your pair?
Oh, I told you 225. 225, 230. Yeah, so I took the hit. I like it. If I like something, I would take the hit. And we talked about just a minute ago.
What I'm saying, yeah.
We talked about a minute ago. You know, yeah. when you need to move, you need to move. When you know the price the sneaker is gone and it's a quick strike and it disappears, you need to move really, really quickly, because if you check the Nike Tech Challenge 2 Hot Lavas, the pairs that released before, they're going for stupid prices.
Yeah, because I was in the market for the black ones a couple years ago. I said, nah, bro, I ain't doing that.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, that was a success this week, which is great. Helped two of the bros out. Got my Nike Tech Challenges. If you're listening to this, the video's already out on my YouTube channel. Go and check it out. But all I'm gonna say is it's a very, very dope sneaker. Very dope sneaker.
Yeah. I can't. I don't know why it's that one, because other stuff be aged and I love it, but I think it's the white, the contrast with the white. There's so much white with the aged outsole, midsole. Right?
I'm gonna tell you one thing that I didn't realize is, you're right, Q. The outsole, the front outsole is aged yellow. The back outsole is not yellow. It's like almost this light brown, like very brown. Yeah, tan, very tan yellow. It's like vanilla. It's like dark vanilla compared to the sale. See that? It's
almost latte. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So save it for the review, bro. Save it for the review.
Yeah.
Y'all go watch the review.
It smells good too as well.
We know that. It's gonna smell good. I can only imagine, because I know how good them Dion smell to me, boy. I'm like, I know them stupid. Ain't it crazy we sit here talking about smells?
But I'm gonna definitely say that every time I look at that sneaker, reminds me of that Agassi picture. Him in his white t-shirt with a hot lava. That's a dope, iconic picture, bro. I think these are better.
You need to see the action shots of him playing in it. It,
I've
it
seen,
look
I've seen,
even better.
I've seen Agassi play. I've seen Agassi play quite a while. I grew up with Pete Sampras and Agassi through
Right.
my childhood.
When they was
This is what I wanted.
everything, including
Yeah.
each other.
Remember the Nike advert when they were going back and forth on the court and they were sweating. Yeah, that's. I was a tennis fan when I was growing up. I watched tennis,
too.
cricket, football, everything like that.
I
So
come from a tennis family. My uncle died playing tennis. So yeah, he coached tennis, all that. You know, my mama played when she was younger. We went to tennis camp in the summer. Yeah. Tennis is underrated for sure. People don't realize how difficult it is, I don't think.
yeah, I played tennis through my high school. I played tennis with my high school. I enjoyed it. Me and my dad, my brother used to go every Sunday morning and play tennis as well. I've got some funny stories. Me and my brother was going out to play tennis with one of his mates, and I was quite good at serving in terms of fast paced serves, and he didn't expect it. And let's just say he had 3 balls instead of 2 balls at one point.
You aced him. Ace.
pretty much. I was good. I was kind of good. I would like to say I was kind of good. But yeah, tech challenges conquered, like complete. That was great. Absolutely fun.
I started to get some tennis shoes for work. At one point, I was looking at remember I brought them up on the pod, the Nike Elite court.
Yeah.
I still want some too, but they resell for so much, bro. I never knew. Tennis is a huge sport in the U.S. and around the world too, but in the U.S., bro, you wouldn't know unless you live where tennis is coveted like that. You know what I'm saying? Or go to a school that take tennis seriously. Yeah, man, them shoes they cost $130 or $140, something like that. If you can find them on the secondary market, they going for $300 plus. A tennis sneaker that no sneakerhead even knows about. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
So,
bro, it's the sneakers that we don't know about that kind of contribute to the resale. Like I'm not no silly, or no, you're not even talking about silly stuff. I'm talking about like really good tennis shoes go for really big prices. This hot lava tech challenge. This tech challenge is better than the Mac Attack. I'm gonna be honest.
I can believe that easy.
Yeah. I've got a couple of other things and we'll quickly talk about. Have you had Oreo cola?
Oreo cola.
Yeah.
That sounds disgusting.
It does, but my missus picked it up in the shop today and she bought it because she's been seeing it on socials. You know how you see stuff on socials, you want to try it. She picked it up and she drank half of it and she gave it to me. It's like, it's okay. I can't taste the Oreo, but it's okay. Let me just describe this taste to you. It's like upper level cola, right? Like normal Coke Zero, Diet Coke, whatever you want to taste. It tastes like that. There's a very basic undertone of chocolate that hits your tongue at a lower level, not the top of the taste buds, but the bottom of the taste buds, and it's a smooth, silky taste that the more you drink it, the more it tastes like Oreo. So, guys, if you want to taste Coke Oreo, it's worth the experience for once. If you want to taste it.
No, I just capped you, bro. I'm gonna apologize because that was an instant reaction and it was the wrong reaction. Because I drink stout. I've drank peanut butter beer, chocolate beer, vanilla beer. I had a caramel sea salt raspberry beer before, like cotton candy beer. So I'm drinking all these flavored beers. Of course, Oreo cola is good because cream soda is good.
Yeah. It tastes like cream soda, but a mild version of cream soda, but a bit more chocolatey. That's the way I'm going to put that taste. It is nice. I would, if you want to try it once in your life, I would advise it. But other than that, I don't think it's going to replace anything dramatically with cola. It's
Well,
a nice subtle taste.
It's not there to be a replacement. That's craft soda.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of companies that do craft soda. One of which I know we distributed for years, like New Creation. They got a crumb cake cream soda. Bro, it's like $7-8 for a 4-pack, 12 ounce. You go, it's tough to not. It's tough if you see it in the store and you know what it is. It's gonna be tough to walk past without putting it in your buggy.
I have another alcoholic, like ciders, more like apple based fermented alcohol. Yeah. So my brother introduced me to a toffee apple cider. And I'm gonna say wow. If you got a sweet tooth, wow.
So it's alcoholic candy apple is what you're saying.
Yep.
I don't even like candy apples because candy apples hard to eat, but yeah, I want that. I think I want that. I want it now. Yeah, I want that. Anyway.
It's a brand called Brothers, and it's a toffee apple. It's nice. Last thing, you know how we talked about my missus is very. How did you say it a couple of weeks back? She's very direct.
Yeah, she's an insult comic.
Yeah. So she goes to me, random thing this week. She goes to me, you know what? You could be have you watched Bollywood?
No.
Okay. Bollywood is obviously it's Indian, like Hollywood, but Indian movies and stuff like that. She goes to me, you could be a Bollywood villain and a hero all in one. So what do you mean? It says if you have your mustache in a certain way, you become a Bollywood villain. And I said, what are you talking about? She goes, just do this. And then literally she just went like this, right? There you go. But I'm a Bollywood villain, bro. Look. Look at that. Twist your mustaches up, like if you watch Hercule Poirot, it's like that, but not the extreme version. It's like directly upwards, little horns on your mustache, and then you're the Bollywood villain. And she just said that to me directly. I was like, all right, cool. And I just kept doing this to all day, like villain, hero. When I'm mad, the moustache goes up. When I'm good, the moustache goes down.
What the hell, man? Y'all crazy.
Yeah,
y'all crazy.
Pretty much.
She needs to stop. She needs to be stopped. You let it continue too. I'm blaming you.
It is what it is, bro. But yeah, that was fun and games. That was fun and games, bro. That was the fun and games for this week, bro.
I see. Let's talk about some shoes, man, for everybody wonder what's going on.
Yeah, exactly. What show is this? Is it the fashion show? Is it the mustache show? Is it the alcohol show or the food show? One of the two.
It's all of it. First quick strike, man. Y'all know what's up. We're gonna report on it every time. It's our favorite brand, none other than MSCHF. I'm gonna start calling them MSCHF.
Mischievous. Go on.
Bruh, the BWD is now a high. If y'all don't know the BWD, it's the forward and backward shoe. You can wear it either way. But now it's a high top with a strap for $200. Open front, well, depending on how you wear it. Have you seen the pictures of people wearing these?
Yeah, I saw it today. I saw people wear it the wrong way, or I wouldn't say the wrong way. The high top on the toe. The high top on the toe looks odd. It's like almost you can store like maybe some alcohol beverages in the vacant hole, maybe some popcorn, maybe some extra laces if you wanted. Bro, like, it was a look. It was definitely a look. If I got them, I'm not wearing them that way. I'm wearing them the other way, bro.
Backwards?
No, I'm wearing them with a high top on feet. Rather than the high top on the toe, yeah. Bro, high top on the toe look odd, bro.
I mean, that's the point, though, right? I mean, we know. I still don't know why Mischief does this. Be honest with you. I feel like at this point they keep making stuff just for us to have something to talk about every other now. You know what I'm saying? Like, on the dry weeks,
bro.
Sometimes, for some reason, bro, to me, it seemed like every time it started to dry up, here they come again.
You know what the fascinating thing about that is? It doesn't matter what it is, we're talking about them. And when people got, I love Ludacris's album, and I'm just taking a tangent from purpose. Word of mouth is very relevant for stuff like this, because obviously, if you don't know Ludacris's album, Word of Mouth, that was one of the most iconic albums he probably released, along with all the others. I'm just going to say word of mouth is massive, because the more people talk about your brand, doesn't matter what it's about what you're releasing, the new drops, be it something special, something different, something unique, you get the people talking, you keep staying relevant, and that's what Mischief are doing constantly right this moment in time. When there's a low week, when there's nothing on, or when there's something on, they always drop something like this. We've this week had Ammerman Years, Night Tech Challenges, Patter, blah blah blah, but we're still talking about Mischief. And that's really interesting that they keep doing that. And it's really interesting that they keep relevant by doing that.
Bro, that's a fire analogy, comparing Mischief to Luda. That album and his previous albums in particular, because he started to get a little more serious after Chicken and Beer. I think that was the last one where we saw the Busta Rhymes, Missy Elliott, Biz Markie, Public Enemy, because of Flav, like the big character rappers. I feel like at this point, we can really call Mischief like the Flavor Flav, the Ludacris of the sneaker game.
Yeah, sure. I enjoyed that era where we had Busta Rhymes do quirky stuff, Missy Elliott do quirky stuff, Ludacris keep doing quirky stuff and stuff like that. I enjoyed that quirky, like Southern style hip hop. It was really dope, really dope to see. But yeah, to me, definitely, you're that spot on. Like for Mischief is that quirky side of what the funny quirky side of what we need in the sneaker game.
Yeah, a little bit of. I don't want to call it comic relief in a disrespectful way, but they keep it interesting. Put it like that.
Yeah, I love Ludacris's come up as well through the radio stations and stuff like that, and MCing on the radio stations. That was dope, very dope.
Yeah, legendary, bro. Theater of the Minds is my favorite Luda album. I do love Chicken and Beer and Word of Mouth, but Theater of the Minds was when he showed the rap game that it's never been a joke. I just been having fun. Now let me show y'all what it could have been. You know what I'm saying? How I could have been chopping heads off for the past, however many years. I've been having fun with it, letting y'all be tough. Let's see what it sounds like when I get serious. And he showed out.
Yeah,
anyway.
Ludacris is one of my favorite. Like you have your favorites in terms of what you listen to serious wise, but Ludacris has always been up there with one of my favorites. Just with the way he delivers and not even comic relief, the fun stuff that he does. Artistry, yeah, just a different level of artistry. There's certain, like with music, there's certain artistry through visuals and there's artistry through rhyming. Visuals and rhyming together make a superb combination, and Ludacris got it spot on, especially when he was rocking that midget on a necklace. That was too funny, bro. Yeah, too funny.
Yeah, shout out to Vern Troyer. R.I.P. Vern Troyer.
R.I.P. Exactly.
Staying on the hip hop note, I never talked about this with you. And I really want to talk about this with you.
Yep.
The Notorious B.I.G, Timberland 6-inch collab. Dropping supposedly on September 27th, which is next week. Pretty close. There's a... Go ahead. How you feel about these?
We touched on this as a discount topic last week, which didn't air, but
yeah,
on Friday the 13th, spooky hours, the spooky hours podcast. But I like them. I like them as long as they got the outsole. I'm happy with them.
You don't feel no kind of way about the big on the side?
No. We know how
tree. The tree is metal, ain't it?
Yeah,
like
the metal tree. They could have done a bit more, but I think that if you know the Biggie used to rock Tims, New York, this is what got me into Tims in the first place. Was
Are you getting these? Are you getting these? Tell the people whether you getting the Biggie Tims. Nah. Let me take these off the screen. Y'all don't understand how much this man lean on Pac and Biggie when we have hip hop conversations.
Yeah,
you're not getting these, the Biggie Tims, and you started out. You was a Tim guy. These don't do nothing for you. I thought I thought for sure they had you with these. I ain't gonna lie. I thought they had.
I don't know. It's making choices at this moment in time, and the choice is: do I go and pay $210 for the butters or the black variation of the Notorious B.I.G's, or do I go and get the Black Cement Freeze, the Imberland 4? There's choices to be made. So like, am I happy to have like an off-white Timberland in my rotation and just get the Jordans that I want? Yeah, cool. I am. I think for me, I've lived through that Timberland era, and I'm like, yeah, I do appreciate that, and they're heavy, and there's a look, and they're back in fashion, but then I do like it. I do like the stuff I'm getting now. So it's like a switch up. What do I do? If I had all the money in the world, I'll definitely get those B.I.G. Tims. Right. But when it comes to choices, we've got Fair 4s coming out. We've got Imberland 4s coming out. We've got the El Grito. It hasn't even come out here. I don't know if it's going to come out here. Might need to go back and get. Yeah, they might need to go back and get that. There's choices. Okay, but there's choices, bro. There's absolutely choices to be made. I love that Timberland. The B.I.G. Timberland looks dope. The B.I.G. on the side looks dope. They could have done more. They could have. I like what they did with the Jordan 3 Biggie, with all the symbology on it, the words on it, wordplay on it, stuff like that. It is not as special as that. If it was the Jordan 13 Biggie, yeah, 100%, I'm getting that.
But see, I ain't even gonna do semantics because it don't matter. You said you ain't gonna get them anyway. I know if that Biggie 13 was a GR or just a, collab level, I know you would have been on them. Like if it was a Soulfly or something like that, you would have been on them. But
I've got the Bread 13s. I've got the Bread 13s. I've worn them a good couple of times even before I got to YouTube. I love that pair. That pair is super fire. You know what? In matter of fact, I'll rock that pair next week just to put it on feet because I haven't put it on a little while. But that Jordan 13 Bread is super fire. Super fire. I've actually got the royal variation of the Bread as well within the 13.
Me too.
So yeah, it's super fire, absolute fire. So when it comes to sneakers like that, and when you put a little bit more effort into like the Notorious B.I.G. 13s, it kind of sells it to me. Those Timberlands, I feel, are nice, but there's not enough from them to get me in. Like the actual Ghostbusters Timberlands, I'm still trying to source them, but they're hard to get, bro. I haven't seen them anywhere, which is ridiculous. But those are, I like those because they do enough with the Timberland to show it's a collaboration, whereas I don't feel like these biggies do.
Okay. I mean, I respect them for what they are. I was never a big Biggie guy. And I'm definitely not a Timberland guy. I ain't had a pair of Tims since like 04.
Yeah.
All right.
I would say I'm 05, 06, maybe 07 is when I start. No, that's wrong. When I was 30 years old. Probably that's when I gave up on Tim's.
I was probably I was in my 20s, like my mid 20s. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm done. I don't even like working in boots. That's why I'm trying to find work sneakers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what people don't understand is a Timberland. Timberland feels like two sneakers. It feels like two sneakers on feet. Like you got the outsole and the uppers, which is quite thick. If you compare it to a Jordan 3 or a 4, I would say it's like almost two sneakers on one.
I don't feel like when I got boots on, I feel like I'm working the boots. I'm not walking. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a purposeful thing. Like I don't want to
effort.
Yeah, I don't want to put no effort into how I'm moving because of my footwear. You know what I'm saying? It feels cumbersome. That's the word.
Yeah.
Next question. We may or may not have talked about this last week. Steph Curry, that is. We know he got the big old stupid deal with Under Armour. He can do whatever he want to do. And he decided to give De'Aaron Fox a sneaker deal.
Mm-hmm.
The Curry Fox 1 is the first that I can remember signature sneaker that's produced by another signature player since Jordan started signing players to Jordan brand.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no LeBron athletes. Ain't no Kevin Durant signature sneaker. Like everybody gets their own. And Steph Curry, I think, has the foresight to look into moving the same way Jordan did when he not necessarily stepped away from Nike, but when he set himself apart from Nike with the Jordan brand. Steph Curry moving in that same direction.
Yeah, I think we touched on this last week. I thought it was a good move. I think what we discussed last week, just to go over some of the stuff, just don't want to repeat it. It was on the basis that this is quite a good look for Under Armour because Under Armour is using Curry's name as an incentive to get athletes on board, which is quite good. It gives Curry incentive into Under Armour in terms of giving his loyalty to Under Armour, also developing young talent under Under Armour, which Jordan brand does with a lot of athletes independently. And I think Jordan and even Jordan Nike brand are big enough to attract their own athletes because obviously they do a lot with the NBA. I don't think Under Armour's got that strength, and this is why they've given Curry that contract and given him the incentive to get some actual NBA stars on board on the Under Armour brand to actually elevate the brand, which is great because it means that we have Steph Curry going in and getting ballers under Under Armour and building the brand. Because like we said last week that I don't think if Under Armour went in for an athlete, there is too much competition in terms of Adidas, New Balance, Puma, Nike, Jordan. Then you've got Under Armour, but who Anta and exactly. There's a lot. So if you're not one of the top companies that can attract athletes, what are you going to do? Get your best athlete to attract the athletes for you, and get the when you like. I'm going to pose you a question, which I didn't do last week. If you're an athlete and Steph Curry comes to you and says to you, "Look, I'm going to hire you under Curry, right? This is my brand under Under Armour. I want you to be an athlete under me." And you said, I think predominantly said last week, nobody that is under Curry will be as big or as great as Curry.
Right. I feel like it'll be similar to Jordan, but go ahead.
What we said is the young and coming athlete that's signing to Curry is expecting the signature sneaker, obviously, or under Curry, and also the talent pool that comes with his experience. And I think that's what they're signing on for.
Yeah, I mean, I would value that. Definitely, I would value that. But it's a lot of work that goes into managing your brand. Like even the individual, let alone Steph Curry, he getting toward the end of his career. LeBron is too. I don't think LeBron could do this.
Really?
No. In the future, sure, but not while he playing. The surprise to me with this is happening while Steph is still playing, and they in the same conference, same division. So I think I said to you last time we talked about this. I can't wait to see the Sacramento versus Golden State games this year because they in the same division, so they play 4 times every year. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be tough, but I ain't think about this. Under Armour does have 2 of the biggest stars in the world. One of them being possibly the biggest star in the world in Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Yeah.
So he got his own brand with Under Armour. It only made sense for Steph to get his, but I think it's going to be similar to Jordan on a lower tier, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I agree.
Like,
I think
the dudes like Melo and Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, Westbrook, Zion, even going back before that, Moss and Vin Baker and the multiple athletes that's been signed to Jordans. Are they going to look at the Curry Fox one like a Team Curry? Like we look at Team Jordans?
Yeah, I think they will. I think they will. One thing I'm definitely going to say is I think this is a brilliant move by Steph Curry as well because he's building a legacy, and he's becoming a legacy athlete rather than just a superstar. No, I know he's really there, but to kind of put the stamp, almost like putting a wax stamp on the letter, is basically saying Steph Curry, Under Armour, Curry franchise. I've got athletes. I'm training these athletes. I'm going beyond my NBA career and creating a franchise. And I think that's a brilliant move from Steph Curry. If you can create that franchise and get more athletes on board and maybe start training camps, maybe start produce, like even translating the name from... Yeah, but making it more official, but even translating from like being a Team Curry sneaker to a signature Curry sneaker like the Jordan brand is, or Jordan, like from the Jordan ranges, that is the next step. What he needs to do with his Curry sneakers. It's still gonna have
Curry in front though, because it's the Curry brand. Like the Curry brand is already Jordan brand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Nike is to Under Armour as Jordan brand is to Curry brand.
Yeah. So, and this is why I say, this is why I say it's a legacy thing that Curry's doing, which is awesome.
Yeah, I mean, but Steph, he does camps every summer, tournaments and all that kind of stuff. He does collabs with clothing brands and the whole nine. So he all the way in. It was shocking. It was shocking to me to see that De'Aaron Fox actually signed with Steph Curry versus signing with Under Armour and having the Under Armour Fox one. You know what I'm saying? It's big moves for little Steph, man.
Hey, you can't call him Little Steph no more, bro. You can't call him Little Steph no more.
Big Chef.
Big Stepper.
Big Chef, man. Shout out to Chef Curry. Shout out De'Aaron Fox. I can't wait to see these games, man. It's gonna be tough.
I on the equivalent note of for Steph, what the perfect scenario for The Rock would be on Under Armour is to get. If you watch wrestling, you probably know this. Wrestling has WWE has obviously the Super SmackDown and Raw, but they've got an elite vast amount of talent in the NXT range, which is the undercut range for like SmackDown and Raw. if The Rock starts hiring superstars to come on board, young, inspiring superstars to come on board and become ambassadors to Under Armour under his Rock brand, that's I think that might happen in the next couple of years, if I'm honest. Because
how you know they ain't already happening?
I don't know. I'm just facilitating what's happened to Curry another athlete in
I
Under
see
Armour.
I see a lot of people wearing his stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't pay that much attention to wrestling. So some of these people might be amateur or, what it like heat. Trust me.
I'm full in now, bro. I'm full in, bro, with wrestling at the moment.
The Rock gonna make it do what it do.
Yeah. And by the way, especially with Nike coming on with Bloodlines, which is Roman Reigns' whole brand in WWE, that I can see competition coming in for other signature companies like brands like Under Armour.
Them folk trying to get Nike collabs, man. They not finna sign with The Rock. They not finna wrestle in no Under Armours, bro.
Not unless you know what The Rock is cooking, bro. Remember that.
The Rock is cooking some trash on feet, unless you're going to the gym. All right. The Rock is cooking some workout shoes. That's what he's cooking. I know exactly what he's cooking. I was just in Dick's Sporting Goods yesterday. I saw him in there. They not, man, please. You're not finna go nowhere trying to be fresh in the, what's his brand with the bull on it? I can't remember the name of it.
Bronco Bull. I think it's a Bronco Bull.
No. I'm talking about the Under Armour, his Under Armour stuff.
I'm looking it up quickly as we talk.
Yeah, bro. It ain't. He getting to the bag. Don't get it twisted. I'm not dissing him, but he not in it for
it could be called Project Rock. I'm just looking at that. Yeah, Project Rock.
I think it is.
Yeah.
He ain't in it to be fresh out here.
Let me you said the biggest superstars. Let's be honest. The Rock is one of the biggest superstars to come out the Attitude Era with like Stone Cold and The Undertaker. Undertaker's way old.
No. Dwayne Johnson is one of the biggest stars in the world. It ain't about wrestling no more. You know how many movies he did?
I'm talking about wrestling, bro.
He's the biggest to ever come from wrestling. Period.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we did it way better than Hulk Hogan. Let's just say that.
Who?
What? Where? How?
Let's talk about races on this podcast.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
It's quick strike. You said you want to show us some 95s?
Yeah.
I'm interested in 95s.
We know the Corteiz. It was announced this week. The Corteiz was officially releasing this full time. There's no release date. I've got you on that. As soon as if I'm able to copy for that, I got you for that because we officially got the word that we will be getting the actual Corteiz 95. It hasn't got a release date for some reason. I don't know why that happened. It hasn't got release date, but it is a beautiful colorway, predominantly black, like Q likes it.
You calling me out?
I'm not calling you out. I'm just telling you my analysis of the sneakers that we've talked about in the past. But yeah, what's your thoughts on the Corteiz 95?
I ain't seen the I'm on my years yet in hand, so I'll reserve comparison.
Mm-hmm.
But if we're just talking about dopeness factor, these super GOAT status.
Yeah.
Just like all the rest of them. I love the winterized look to them. I love the leather instead of nubuck or suede or anything. I love the netting, how different the netting looks. The small logo on the toe. It's a perfect collab, bro. It's a perfect collab. The tongue is stupid.
Fire. If I'm able to get that for you, bro, I will get that for you. But
you gotta get them for you too. You over here with us now. Remember?
Yeah. No. I will sacrifice that if I need to for you, because obviously I know you be meaning to get one of those Corteizes. But that's not the only 95 we're getting. End of September, the 30th of September. I don't think you've seen these. I want to see your initial reaction. Let me just look at the laptop while I do this. I'm gonna put this up and I'm gonna do this, bro.
Yeah, I saw these
Sneakers Day, sneakers
couple days
exclusive
ago.
Air Max. Yeah, what's your thoughts?
I like them, but I don't know how you didn't think I would say they look too much like the I'm on my ears.
I didn't even clock that, if I'm honest. I was more intrigued with the brown toe, brown lower layer, purple to like light lilac almost, with a white upper. It's very unique,
It's
bro.
asymmetric too.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. They hard. I mean, I'm not hating on them by any means, but they look too much like the I'm on my ears to me, to be honest with you. And I would rather wait on those than to go for these.
That's a great shout. I never even thought about it that way, if I'm honest.
Yeah, the colorways are very similar with the earth tones. So
Right.
I don't know though. It's easy to look at though.
Hey, bro. I'm gonna say you are spot on. You really are spot on that call. Very, very spot on. Like there's a lot. There's no meshing on the Amamanier, which is different. The materials look different.
The ribs
but
off.
Yeah, the colors are very, very similar. Yeah. So the question is Nike biting Amamanier? That's the question, bro. Because right this moment in time, you are spot. I didn't even clock that, bro.
Could it be the other way around? I'm on my ear biting.
But what
Nike?
came first? No. We saw this variation and another variation of the Amamanier last year.
Maybe the mock-up guys had their wires crossed. See, this would come down to looking at production dates, and we can't do that yet. We have to have them in hand to be able to look at the production date. So, but no, these are they both crazy.
I do.
I would still rather. Okay. Half a point off. They half a point off from the I'm on my ears to me. That's how much I respect them.
Yeah, I like the Amamanier pair. It's almost like getting a sneaker and then getting an Amamanier pair, which is slightly more premium, slightly more special, slightly more just epic, like almost like just enough to make it a better sneaker.
Well, to me, it's the difference in the build. You know what I'm saying? That give it that half. It's a small difference, bro. But yeah, that's where I'm at. You
got me too taking this sneaker, bro. I'm not even joking. The fact that you hit that as a home run with that analysis is crazy, because the 95 sneakers they looks really close to the Amamaniers. Really close.
Oh, no, man. You making me want them. You making me want both just to say you know what I mean?
No, not really, because like right this moment in time, you made my choice easier, because I was like 50-50 on the sneakers, Nikes and 95s. But now looking at the Amamaniers, that Amamaniers I think is coming out in December time. That is a beautiful pair. Everybody I've talked to wants that Amamanier 95. That's going to be a difficult sneaker to get.
Yeah, it's pressure on them. It's pressure. It's going to be pressure in December anyway between them and the Columbia 11. So.
It's going to be.
Oh no.
We'll
see.
Interesting choices will be made in December.
Right.
Some kids won't be getting their Christmas presents in December.
I got my own thoughts on that. We'll discuss later in the
year. Do your kids deserve Christmas presents, or do you deserve a Christmas present for yourself? That's the main question for this Christmas.
Got my own thoughts on that.
Yeah, both is dope. I like them. I like them a lot.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued to work out what the London 95 is going to be because we've got the Atlanta, we've had the Toronto's. That's a fire.
Toronto's are sitting.
But that's a fire colorway though. That's a very fire colorway. I like it.
Yeah, it's there if you want it.
I can't. I want to see, bro. I can guarantee when the London.
Toronto.
Hey.
You ain't gonna buy nothing in Toronto anyway.
No. But I'm gonna guarantee you this, right? When the London 95s come out, because I think they're gonna come out, they're gonna do a Paris variation. They're gonna do. I think they do a US variation. They got the Atlantas. What I'm talking about. Atlanta, Toronto, Paris, and then London. I can see that happening. I won't be surprised if the London 95 sell out like that. That's the only 95 I think will sell out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure those going. It's different. They're not 95s over there. They 110s. So
yeah, 110s.
You know how it go.
You already know, bro.
any London related Air Max is gonna be hard to get. That's just a rule in sneakers at this point. If you're in the sneaker game and you want any variation of London Air Max, it's probably gonna be hard to get.
Yeah, just Londoners love runners. Simple.
It is what it is, man. Read it.
Yeah.
Last quick strike. You got one more, right?
Yeah, we got one more. This one was intriguing. It'd probably make a lot of people laugh, which is great because we like to make people laugh. Because today and this week, coming off the MSCHF trend, we started the quick strikes with MSCHF. We're going to end it with something funny as well. Because this week we had Kitowares. You remember Kitowares, right?
No.
Kitowares is another company that does similar things like MSCHF. But this week, they kind of, I think, ellipsed MSCHF slightly just for the fact that they released this. This is the Kitowares Medieval. It's mule.
Bruh. Come on, man. Are you serious?
I'm serious, bro. This is the Medieval Mule by Kitowares. But okay, give me your first thoughts, then I'll move on.
I'm looking at this gift. This gift is perfect. Like these the Dr. Doom slides right here. Like what we doing, bro? We going to defend the kingdom or something? Like I mean we defending the respect of our honorable King Dr. Doom right here. Like then they got the gloves all. Like come on, bro. Are these metal for real? You better wear socks with these.
Yo, bro.
Your feet gonna be all. Your feet gonna be more bloody than Michael Jordan when he wore Chicago ones again.
All right. I want to say about that sneaker. If you're not from the UK,
it's not a sneaker. Right? Hold on.
No, not sneaker. That this medieval slide. If you're not from the UK, if you're not knighted, sir, if you haven't got a medal, if you haven't been cross-sworn by the Queen or the King of the UK, you can't wear these. These are special sneakers for the UK people that have been knighted. You have to be a sir or related to the crown
Duke
or
somebody,
UK.
like.
Yeah, exactly. You got to be a duke or something like that to wear these because like this is crazy. But bro, this is not the only thing that released this week because you'll be surprised to realize that. By the way, this is what it looks like top down.
Bruh, get these King Arthur Crocs off the what the hell, bruh? I mean, come on, man. What are we doing? These are the Excalibur mules slides, right? I mean,
I like to up the levels on the podcast, right? So we're gonna I'm gonna up the stakes on this one, right? Because I know you've seen this. This is the Canyon Stone boots, right? And if you guys are listening to this, 113 minutes, 1 hour 13 minutes in. Let me say that correctly. Look at this, bro. and you thought Timberlands were heavy. They got a whole fit for you. This is by Canyon, obviously. They got a whole fit for you. Boots and even the grass swamp suit, if you want it.
Man. Listen, man.
I upped the levels,
It's not
bro.
that serious. It's not that serious. It's not that serious, bro. Y'all be taking shit way, way over. Nah, this is a Halloween costume, dog. That's all it is, bro.
No.
That's all this
no.
is. You not no, bro. You come on, man. What is this? This is like Homer disappearing into the bushes for real in real life. Like what?
Yo, this is military grade camouflage.
Military grade bullshit is what this is. Ain't no. You're not camouflage, bro. You're not finna hide nowhere with this on. I see you, bro. I see you. Where you sneaking? Where you sneaking? You heard how heavy they play the clump again. Play the clump. You're not sneaking nowhere with some rock shoes on, bro. You're not sneaking nowhere, bro. Come on. This is not a ghillie suit, dog.
If you're a sniper, you're definitely not silent, but you're definitely deadly.
Bro, the alligator is gonna eat you, bro. You lunch out.
Swamp
the gator
thing.
is gonna get you, bro. Yeah, you're gonna be Swamp Thing, all right. They go, bro. Go out there with that on, thinking you tricking somebody, bro. You're gonna get shot and ate. The person trying to shoot you gonna shoot you and leave you there for the animals to eat you. That was gonna happen.
Bro, like that camouflage only works in mountain range and in swamp areas. That's it.
Come on, bro. You're gonna have to strap a tree to your back.
All your G.I. Joes and G.I. Janes will be wearing that in combat this coming season.
Y'all see yourself. Tell them folks y'all don't want to put that on. If they buy it and try to make you wear it, veto. Okay, take a vote, start a petition, write your local officials, do something, man. Good. That's a Halloween costume, bro. That's all that is.
But by the way, I've seen a couple of years back. I saw tech. This is non-sneaker related. You know how we in the past have talked about technology, which we see in the movies that's elevated into real life. So they're actually designing predator cloaking devices that mirage and allow you to camouflage yourself without actually wearing camouflage gear. That's been in the works for many years, and I've seen I don't know if they're official pictures or official videos, but I've seen loads of administrations of Chinese, China doing it, US doing it, and I know a couple of companies trying to replicate this tech, which they see in the Predator movies, which is crazy, bro.
Yeah, they already got it. By the time we see it, they already got it.
Yeah, exactly. Just like GPS.
Yeah, they've been hacked, bro. It's all a matter of simplifying it for the people. You know what I'm saying? Because they got it on the big boy level. They got it. They got it the way we would never be able to have it, and they ain't gonna never let us get that close.
No. Forget your age, sex, location on instant messenger. This is like camouflaged time now, really. Yeah,
you thought your drone you got from the RC shop was fire. You ain't seen the one that they got, bro.
Did you? Oh no, bro. Did you see that tank pull up?
Bro, we got.
Of course you didn't.
Bro, we got automated delivery vehicles. Domino's Pizza and Chick-fil-A got automated delivery vehicles. A little robot on wheels that will come deliver your food.
One of the bros went to, this is crazy, one of the bros went to Japan, and he was telling me about his experiences. They have motorized police.
We got dogs.
Wait, no. This is proper like just robots.
We have robot police dogs in the US.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
That what you're talking about?
No. I'm talking about these robots that go around. These robots that go around, and if you go into one area and you're not supposed to be there, it warns you to get out of the area before it calls the cops. But also they got robots that come into the restaurants, and you can order food through the robots, and brings you the food. It's so high tech, bro. In Japan, I need to go there one day. Definitely need to go there one day.
I want people bringing me my food, man, so I can cuss you out when you bring me the wrong shit. I can't cuss at the robot.
Bro, I wouldn't even advise cussing robot. He might R2D to you and shock you, bro. Eat your food. Eat your food.
Hell nah. That ain't what I ordered.
Alright, let's go on to the main topic this week, bro. Right, this week we are looking at Nike changes, because it seems like Nike are making some changes, and basically they have sacked the current CEO, who was John Donahoe, and they've hired Elliot Hill. And basically, if it looks like Elliot Hill, who is basically a person that's been through the whole mainframe of Nike, which is awesome, because it's Nike core through and through. 32 years, Nike core through and through. He's succeeds John Donahoe, who basically is retiring from his position from October the 13th, 2024, and he basically will remain until the company until the 31st of January 2025 to facilitate the smooth transfer. But Elliot was it Elliot Hill? Yeah. Elliot Hill is basically, he's been, like you said, been Nike through and through, held various senior leadership positions throughout North America and Europe, which means he's got continental experience, which is great, especially for the European range. He contributes, bro, he was there in 2020, I think, during COVID as well, and then he left his position. But what are you expecting to see from the new Nike CEO?
Well, let me answer that question from a different angle. First, the easy way. Because I almost didn't want to talk about this, because I kind of want to just see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I want to answer that question differently than you may be asking it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's fine.
Donahoe, I think, was in the way. We often wondered, since the pandemic, why is Nike doing this? Why is Nike doing this? Why is Nike doing this? Every week, every month, every year. Why are they doing this? Why are they doing this? Why are they doing that? This don't make sense. It seemed like they're not listening to the audience. It seemed like they're not catering to the consumer. Oversaturation. Underwhelming releases with oversaturation. Inconsistency. Tone deafness, in a way. That's all Donahoe. I believe Elliot Hill left because he didn't believe in Donahoe.
Okay. Makes sense.
And now that it's clear that Donahoe had he don't know what he did.
I know what you're gonna say. He didn't know you were gonna use some explicit words.
He's tone deaf.
Yeah. You know what the telling tale with this whole, I was reading the article, was the fact that a lot of people kind of felt that he lost the consumer base and the brand base with what he was doing at Nike as a CEO. He didn't know
He's
the
not
moves.
a cultural person.
No, we like, if you guys haven't listened to the episode with Benji, go and listen to that, because we were talking about how creativeness should always drive your company in terms of not creativeness, direct actions from creative flair should be what you use to drive the company, because if you got clear direction with where you're going, then you allow the creativeness to develop from that direction and influence it rather than the actual sales and figures. You'll be successful all the time, because basically majority of the time, because you're giving stuff that you're hearing from the ground level, and that's influencing you to bring it back to the brand. And that's important. That connection was lost under the current. Yeah.
Hence all these rumors about shit that they know everybody loves, all of a sudden it's coming back at one time.
Yeah.
We called it desperation, did we not?
Yeah. We called it
from a failing CEO who is now reaching at straws and hearing the rumors around the building that hey, it's too late, bro. All these rumors you initiating, because we know it. We know they do it. You know, tell the intern, email a 19-year-old intern some pictures. You know they getting leaked, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Give the 23-year-old recent college graduate, low-level employee some ideas or something that's halfway concrete. Of course, they got people on Instagram that they trust and they cool. Of course, Z Sneakerheads got a relationship with them, because they came up admiring Z Sneakerheads. That's the only reason they work at Nike. It's because they were sneakerheads coming up. The people that actually matter, the people that you speak of, the people who Benji attributed a resurgence to, of course they gonna put the information out there and rile us up and give us pod fodder. And it's still to be founded. A lot of this stuff is still to be founded. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, you out of there.
Yeah.
This is not a recent development for him. I assure you.
No. It's been coming. It's been coming with what's been happening. Like there's no, over the last 4 years, I'd say. Yeah, over the last 4 years.
Dunks and Jordan 1s. That's what he's responsible for.
Yeah. I was gonna say, over the last 4 years, it's never been clear what Nike wanted to do. Like what direction
Dunks
they were
and
going.
Jordan 1s.
No, we knew that. Like right this moment.
That's his legacy.
Yeah.
That's his legacy. That's
I know, oversaturation of Dunks and Jordan 1s and the Panda, bro. Like we know that already.
The Panda. He's credited with bringing the Panda back. It wasn't his idea, but he's credited with it.
So what was quite interesting is I was talking to Scott today, and we were talking about the Jordan 4 hype being pretty much. I'm gonna be honest, right? We talked about this maybe late last year or early this year, when we said once they release that last OG of that sneaker, right, it's done. We've seen the black cements, we've seen the military blues, we've seen the fire reds. Next year we're going to get the white cements, and then it's done. Like the Jordan 4 net that's coming out in December time, that should be cancelled, bro.
Pointless.
That they need to cancel that and realize that's a huge mistake, because I don't know what relevance that sneaker has to do with the Jordan 4. And we said the only hype right this moment in time on Jordan 4 is after this year is the white cement 4. Like I don't know what is coming out next year from a Jordan 4 perspective that's going to drive anything towards a Jordan 4.
Fear.
Once Fear 4 is coming out the next month.
Is it?
Yep. Apparently.
That show you how dead foes is. I didn't know that.
So, bro, like I was going through to my release video couple of videos back, and I talked about how nobody's been talking about the military blue 4. Nobody's talking about me and Dale talked about this on the Coffee with Tea. Nobody's talking about the military blue 4. It came out this year, iconic sneaker. Nobody's talking about it. We even like Black Cement 4s. Nobody's talking about that.
See, I'm gonna just keep going back. I was about to say I hate to, but I'm just gonna keep going back. The people who were here, and this is the perfect time to say this, actually, talking about Donahoe leaving, he didn't realize how many people weren't actually here for the sneakers versus the profit.
Yep.
He tried to take advantage of the resale culture, not realizing that when this bubble bursts, you're going to be stuck with a bunch of sneakers sitting on the shelf because majority of these people don't care about the sneakers. They trying to make money during a global crisis. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All these people out of work, none of these people care, bro. How many times we came on this pod and talked about people walking in the store with Crocs on trying to buy 10 pairs of retros?
Don't know. We do a lot.
And they only keep certain all they want is the Off-White. All they want is the Armand. All they want is the Union. They don't wear GRs. They don't care about colorways. They don't care about stories. They want whatever is the most valuable. They'll keep one of those for themselves and scalp everything else. Those people left. And he continued thinking that, well, no, the culture gonna keep it. No. The sneaker culture is not keeping you alive, fool. We here for us. You know what I'm saying? We waiting on you to drop what we want and what we like. And we will tell you what the next wave is. But you don't listen to us. You're looking at numbers. How long you thought if it was up to him, the pandemic would still be going?
Yeah. Let's talk about numbers quickly, right? The pandemic is like a one in a lifetime, hopefully once in a lifetime thing, right? That you can never replicate the scenario behind the pandemic. You don't know what's going to happen in the pandemic, right? Like, let's just compare the two right this moment in time and what happened in the pandemic. Right this moment in time, we're going to restaurants, we're going on holiday, we're moving freely more than we ever did in the pandemic. In the pandemic, people were at home, people were going to go
in a recession. In a recession too.
In a recession too. Like, we are in a recession at this moment in time, right?
Right.
So in the pandemic, we were sitting there, right? We had excess money because we were given money to stay at home. We were given, especially in the US and the UK, we were put on furlough, so we had nothing to do in terms of, when I talk about furlough, is we were paid to stay and not work. We had excess money, couldn't go out where, couldn't go on holiday, couldn't go to the supermarkets, couldn't spend excess money, couldn't spend on anything except for commodities which were like sneakers or clothing. And a lot of people invested in that time with sneakers and clothing. You can't, and watches and stuff like that, but you can't say and sit there and say, yo, it's going to carry on, because that was an unfathomable time when there was no order and people had too much excess money, and people right this moment in time haven't got that same scenario. You can't set the same circumstances right this moment in time. So why wasn't there a transition when you know everybody was going to start going out to less saturate the market, to make the sneakers a bit more exclusive? Like, you knew the brand Nike and Jordan brand were in trouble when they kept the same attitude in terms of releases post-COVID. You knew it was in trouble because you knew they cared about the figures too much. And when they cared about the figures too much, they're releasing more and more and more to keep the figures afloat. And then that's not sustainable, bro. Who told this CEO that was sustainable? Bro, shout out to Egot Souls, shout out to Eric. He spotted it, we spotted it 4 years ago, and 4 years down the line, this guy who messed it up is getting released.
Yeah, he may as well have. He may as well have invested in the resale culture himself. I don't think the brand was going to ever let him do that because he does have bosses. CEOs have bosses too. CEO is a
Yeah.
position. The CEO
Stakeholders,
doesn't
bro.
mean, oh, you're right. So, and just based on the fact that the stock shot up 8% as soon as word got out that he was replaced, lets you know that people was waiting on him to get out of there.
Yeah. What he should have done, and if I was in that position, what he should have done was take his big two knackers out and literally say with his chest, that was COVID. We're back to normal. Forget the COVID era of 2-3 years. Let's look at the figures pre-COVID, because that's what we need to go back to, right? That never happened.
I wager he wasted a lot of money producing too many sneakers.
That, and also I think he didn't have the guts or the balls to say to the board, this is not sustainable. 100%, bro.
Of course not. That's not in his best interest. And in the corporate world, it's more fake it till you make it than be honest with everybody.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10 in the corporate world, people are going to tell you what you want to hear to be able to keep their paycheck coming. It's not about explaining and apologizing and getting a second chance. People playing with that much money ain't giving you no second chance, bro. They're going to find the next best person. And that's what they did. And maybe they should have been considered co-CEO, more control over certain aspects. Because Donahoe did well when he came in, but he also had the pandemic to lean on. And now you ain't got this crisis to lean on.
No, it was a massive illusion, because I think anybody put in that position in COVID would do well. It's how you transition back from COVID, which is ridiculous times, to right this moment in time when people have less money, people have less income to spend on commodities. That's when the telltale signs of, how are you going to maneuver? And there was no transition. Look, bro, I'm going to be honest. You can't build a business on 10 years. And I'm talking about 10 years of governments, 10 years of prime ministers, 10 years of CEOs. You can't. Because you automatically work into a narrative where you need to be the most successful within your time limit period and make the most money for the company. And that doesn't work. You can't build success on little 10 years like that. No government in the world... Yeah, it happens. But no government in the world, no CEO in the world can work off a 10 years. You need to give them a good 10 years of your CEO history.
Depending on who you're talking about.
Yeah. Exactly. Depends on who you're talking about. But bro, is never you. I've seen it from my workplace. I've seen it in different companies. You have a person coming for 4 years. They switch things round to make the most profit on a backbone skeleton crew, and then say he was a success, and then leave all that rubbish to the next person.
But that's what it's about. That's what it's about. People, when you get a new position, most people who want to continue to excel in whatever field they in, they coming in trying to make a mark. That's why most of the time employees don't like new management.
Yeah.
Because new management is coming in with new ideas, new policies, and changes that people ain't gonna always agree with, whether you understand or not. Like, I can speak for myself professionally. I don't agree with or care for every change or decision that management may make, but from a business perspective, I can understand why the changes are being made. And it go back to the saying, one rotten apple spoils the whole bunch. If you having a problem, you got to fix it. And sometimes you can't just single out the problem. You got to make a wide sweep change. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes the changes don't work. And sometimes they work for a little while. And then when the times change, if you just want to stand on your laurels and not be willing to change with the times and adjust to what's really going on, this is the result. You're gonna get moved out. The longest tenured bosses change with the times and make adjustments through different eras and periods. You know what I'm saying? Like the world changes with generations and
Yeah. I
technological
agree.
advancements. If you can manage to keep up with that stuff, you'll continue to be successful. If not, you got to move around, and we got to bring in somebody that knows what's going on right now and
Do,
for the
do,
future.
do you feel Nike was reactive over the last 4 years? Because it
Oh
feels like
yeah,
that way. Because it will do it. You're supposed to be leading, not being reactive. You're not supposed to be reacting to what's happening in the current market, which is good though still because you are adapting. But you need to have a plan in place to to work out what you're doing first of all, and then be reactive because you need to be navigating with the aspirations in hand first and then being reactive to what's being given to the public because you respect that they're going to buy your products. That's the way it should be, not the fact that pandas are selling out, let's release them more, oh, Jordan 1's selling out, let's release more. No, that's being reactive to the market because that at that point in time that's what people want. Your next step should be not what people want, what people need next. Your AI came on board. We didn't see Nike do the first AI stuff. We saw other people do Nike's AI. Then Nike jumped on it. Let's be honest with that.
I wouldn't even call it a jump on. It's not, and I don't think it should be. AI is to be used in different avenues when it comes to the sneaker culture. In my opinion, I don't want AI designs. I don't want generated products. I want designed products like we've been getting forever. You know what I'm saying? But in the spirit of what you're saying, you 100% correct. He dinosaured his way through the past few years, and sure the numbers are good, and he did some good things. I'm pretty sure we got some stuff that we love because he was there, but we had a whole lot of bad times too. So, and the numbers show, like with the uprise of a lot of these other companies.
Yeah, it was really like there's a lot to blame. Let's be. I'm trying quickly break this down. There's a lot to blame. It was interesting to see that 10%. The Nike stock increased 10% with Elliott coming on board, which is crazy. Yeah, Elliott Hill coming on board, 10% rise. We saw that. That's a dramatic change. Are you gonna blame Donahue for Nike's oversaturation leading to other the sneakers going to other brands? Are you blaming it on him?
I don't think that's why people went to other brands, but I definitely put the oversaturation on him.
Okay. I had two questions before we close this out then. Are we going to see the sneakers that we're seeing in 2025? Are we, with the new change in management, are we going to see those sneakers?
Maybe, maybe not. Depends on what's already in production.
Good answer. I think we might see I'm going to say 60 to 70. I did say 80 before. I think 60 or 70% of those releases are getting cancelled as soon as 2025 hits.
If they were ever really real.
Yep. Good, because Nike don't need to say anything. They won't release it.
Like I said, it ain't shit for somebody to leak some rumor or some. Bro, they itching for it. And the content creators pay for it.
Yeah. They're just going to blame it to the brand.
Don't let these folks think it ain't payola out here. They paying.
Yeah. They're just gonna blame the game. They say we never said they was coming out. These are stuff that you want, and then eventually they will bring them out in the next 5 years. Yeah, easy to say. Easy to say. Last question for you then, bro. What would you like from Elliott?
It's too much to summarize at this point because it's so many issues. And at this point, I think he's kind of coming in at a good time because the sneaker game is pretty shallow right now, and there's not a lot of hype. So I think he should continue with bringing back coveted retros and slow down on the stuff that's sitting around. Like we don't need a 4 every month. We don't need a 1 every month. We don't need random dunk colors every month. Um, at such a high rate, such a huge stock rather.
Mhm.
But they gonna do what they gonna do. They got to produce a certain amount of stuff. They have to get back to making us react
Mhm.
because a lot of
I
this stuff
feel you.
is that we're not reacting to it the way we once was, and that's when we talk about us. That's my thing. Like don't get me wrong.
I feel you.
It's a lot of dope stuff out there, but the hype just ain't there, bro. It's not. They did too much. They did way
It's
too much in such a short amount of time. They got to pull it back. I'll just say that they got to pull it back.
it almost feels like a artist that's literally gone commercial. That's what it feels like with Nike at this moment in time.
Yeah.
It almost like they've lost some essence of them. Hopefully, the new CEO brings that back, and I hope that hope we kind of infused and really excited about some of these releases that we're gonna get.
Well, he's a marketing guy, so I got high hopes for him, but I
And
just
what
want to
would
sit back for a while.
And what did we talk about? Maybe with Benji, marketing. There's not enough marketing. Like I think what Adidas did with Anthony Edwards is magic. Like there's
And
not enough marketing.
I'm not saying that it's not enough marketing. I'm saying he's a marketing guy, meaning that I feel like he would be more inclined to lean on culture versus just looking at numbers. And culture is
Yeah.
going to get you the numbers.
Yeah, like I always go back to this, and we'll go to our next topic. When a chef eats a plate of food and reminisces about how his mum used to cook it and it tastes similar, that chef is always going to go back to that restaurant to eat that because it's a linked memory. When you can link products to memories, that's when you got everybody hooked. That's what's missing at this moment in time with Nike. That connection with the consumer.
But you're already full. What happened when you're already full? Are you gonna still go get that meal that tastes like your mom? No, because you're already full.
Yeah, you're gonna wait. You're gonna wait until you're hungry again, and that's what we need. We need to be hungry as sneakerheads again.
Exactly. I ain't talking about hype for the world. Hype for us.
Yeah. It is going, look, bro. It's going to be interesting. It is really going to be interesting. 2025, I feel, could be a very defining year for the swoosh. Very defining year. It could go either left or right. That's how critical it is at this moment in time with Nike and Jordan.
It's been that all year. Like I said, that's why we called all these no grill is safe and all that. We called it desperate. It looked desperate.
This is why I've got that idea that we might not see more than half the releases that was dictated. I would like to see the Shatterback boards ones. I would like to see Wu-Tangs. I'm not too fussed about. Just for the people that really want it. Undefeated Force, yeah, maybe. But I think those three are probably the most definite ones that we're going to see. Everything else is White Cement 3 off. White Cement 4 I think we'll get. But everything else, nah. I'm not confident about anything else, to be honest.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see, bro. We'll see. Fascinating topic. Just guys, like I said, just keep tuned. 2025, big year.
Yeah. We'll see. I ain't got no expectations at this point.
Bro, that's the best way to lead life. No expectations, but aiming for the best.
Facts.
All right, shall we go and do what we normally hear and what we're normally here to do?
You already know. When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
The back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
Guilty! Welcome to Sneaker Court Public Opinion with me, Judge, Public Opinion and Executioner. Welcome back. This week we have a court case which was pretty much excellent last week. It is Anish. We are bringing your court case to the forefront. This is Patter. We discussed this last week's unreleased episode, which never got released. So Anish woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning on the Friday. Went to Patter, lined up, was a 6-person in line. Everybody turned up at 8 o'clock. It was dictated to be a first come, first serve release. It wasn't a first come, first serve release because they started picking up people, random people from the queue. And then basically, Anish didn't cop a beer. And nor did the person that got there the night before at 11:30 p.m. Didn't cop a beer. Yeah, bad on Patter, bad on the release. I feel sorry for Anish because he still hasn't got a pair 2 weeks out from release. And all I'm gonna say is, damn, that was a horrible day for Anish. So feel sorry for you, but on that, bro. Guilty. Don't dupe us. Just give us the release. Go and say what you want to say, bro.
Well, the thing is, he said they announced that it was first come, first serve.
Yes, they did that.
He went and did an early morning lineup, and that's how it happens. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy and sad that you had that experience, Anish, because I don't know how many 3 o'clock lineups you've done, but I've done quite a few, and I think it's sort of a rite of passage. I feel like if you've never done a real lineup, you haven't fully experienced the sneaker culture. No. Going to conventions and, having people recognize you're fresh in the streets is part of it too. But I've done multiple early morning lineups. I did a full camp out before. So those are experiences I think that are important for sneakerheads to be able to understand the culture really. Mm-hmm. But for Patter to announce via their Instagram that it was a first come, first serve situation and then switch it up, that's foul, bro. Mm-hmm. That's foul.
Very foul.
If I was in Anisha's situation, I would be pissed. I've been in lineups that got canceled and switched around and all that. Is never a good feeling, and it presents distrust for the customer. So that's trash, Patter. That's trash.
What you want to give him, bro, this week?
We ain't got to give them nothing, bro. I'm pretty sure everybody that didn't get a pair is going to be less likely to go there. So they done lost customers.
Yeah, just do better, like be more informative. I think there was mixed communication as well on retrospect from last week. They did say they wouldn't get rid of queues, but they didn't claim that they were going to have random choices. It always said first come, first serve because they moved people along. It's bad on them. It's really bad on them. Just be clear. I've been to lineups where I've turned up and we waited out for hours and hours and all of a sudden they've just cancelled it. Just be more clearer to people. Don't waste people's times. Time is money. and you should be giving that sneaker for free if people have been waiting out there for all that long and they didn't get chosen to pick it. I just be more respectful for people's time. You got a big business, run it like a big business. Don't miscommunicate information and make people like really surprised at what you're doing. Pretty much.
Yeah, you can make a lifelong customer, or you can create an enemy. Because people will sooner tell you not to go somewhere. Because people want to keep their favorites to themselves. You want to keep your favorite restaurant, your favorite store as a secret.
Mm-hmm.
When you hate an experience somewhere, you're gonna tell everybody you know, don't go there. They full of shit.
And you mentioned a couple of companies before.
Yeah. And I'll do it again.
On that note, guys.
Selling that dehydrated water, man.
Dehydrated water. Guilty. Big companies make big decisions, which when they make big decisions, need to be more clearer. Communication is the key to success. And when you don't communicate, you're not being successful. That's all I'm going to say, bro.
Facts. Listen to the man when he's telling the truth, y'all.
When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
The back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
Hey, let's round the show off with some discounts, shall we?
Yeah. I ain't gonna delete the show this week, y'all, I promise.
Yo, bro,
right.
It's been a good show. Don't delete this one, bro.
I think it's a better show than last week, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah. So
Okay.
I ain't mad. Right now I'm not mad. This time last week.
Look, bro. Let me just download it.
I'm gonna download it too. I normally wait a little while, but as soon as we stop, we're going straight to download. We ain't even gonna talk. Actually, we're not gonna do the post show until after the download is complete. I promise you.
You know
I'm
what-
gonna turn
you know
on
what's
my
really
camera,
funny?
my mic, and everything.
You know what's really funny? I did mention we should record this, bro, because we've been talking about an hour after the show, and guess
You
what?
did. You did. We should have recorded it. At least we would have had some backup footage. Damn.
Yo, guys, no. If you want to see this, if you want us to create a Patreon and put our after show, just let us know.
I don't know if they want to hear that type of language. They probably do. Though. Anyway,
Go on, bro.
as I think my Tims just shipped out.
Hey,
I'm gonna show them to you. I ain't gonna do no review. I might do a review. You never know. I'm gonna do a review. I'm gonna do a review for sure. Some of these I got a bunch of discounts because some of these were topics from last week. But we gonna get out of the way to it.
Yeah, let's smash them up, bro.
Nike Jaw 2 induction. That's the one thing I'm glad about that episode because I called it the wrong name last week. It's the Nike Jaw 2 induction colorway. It's on sneakers right now. It come out tomorrow, I think, or next week or something.
Bro, you didn't need to say that. Nobody heard it.
It's cool, bro. We gonna keep it real. All
right, cool.
No, that's just a reminder for me because I just went with the first thing Sneaker Media called it, and the next day it was on sneakers. So, speaking of what Sneaker Media say, supposedly Trae Young is on his fourth and last sneaker with Adidas. So, yeah, Trae, we got new representation. You know what I'm talking about? It's looking different over here, Trae. You come on.
We talked about this. You wanted him to come to Nike, bro.
Yeah. Now we got better reasons for you to come. We got better sneakers and we got new management. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Hey, Elliot.
yeah.
You better be on the phone with Trey people. Man. That's all I'm gonna
Oh,
say.
no. I'll go even better one for you. Elliot, you better get Anthony Edwards out of his Adidas contract. Somehow, some way.
I don't know about that. I'm gonna mention that shortly. Anta. Kyrie Irving is dropping skate sneakers and lifestyle sneakers now.
I saw them. Were you talking about the Anta Hella, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
you
Hella
knocked off one of my...
and the Tribe is the skate
Yeah.
sneaker. So
Yeah, watch out for that, guys. You basically covered one of my quick strikes. Discounts on them.
oh damn.
No, that's fine. We're on the,
Okay,
we're on the right page.
It's facts. Have you seen the Converse Transformers collab?
Yeah. I've seen it, yeah.
There's a pair of Chucks with Optimus Prime on the outside, because the stars on the inside, and then there is also a Megatron pair.
I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen them, yeah.
We know Nike owns Converse. What am I thinking about, TJ?
Transformers 4 or 5
5.
or 5s. I said Transformers 4 because I'll be dope shoe, but I just realized Transformers 5 is a very, very special shoe as well.
Elliot. Matter of fact, let me hit him with the ET. Elliot. Phone home, Elliot. You hear me?
No.
Phone home to Cybertron with them fires. The connection is there. We back. Transformers Converse, Transformer Night. Come on, Elliot.
Yeah.
Don't fail us.
What you should have done was Elliot Transformers 5s.
Come on, Elliot. You playing. Don't play. Don't end up like Donahoe. We'll boot your ass out of here too.
I think so.
Supreme Jordan is back.
Oh, I saw that.
I don't know what we getting. Hopefully it's better than them damn 14s they dropped a few years ago. Was that the last Supreme Jordan?
Yeah, I think so.
You heard what you heard?
Jordan 17.
Okay.
It might not be true. That's what I've heard. At
some point, we're gonna get a Supreme Jordan. It might be late this year, early next year. We'll see.
Yeah.
Speaking of Ant-Man, I can't remember who it was, but some baseball players are wearing AE1 baseball cleats. That's not a good sign, Elliot. The baseball players are wearing Ant-Mans on the field. That's not a good sign for us, bro. Mm-hmm. However, every football player with some real swag has been wearing Diamond Turf 96 cleats. If you got real swag out here on the gridiron, whether you in college or the NFL or wherever else in the world playing football that use football cleats, you're gonna get you some DT Maxes. Now they probably expensive, because I've been seeing a lot of colorways that ain't came out. We got a few that actually came out in stores that me or you or whoever could buy. But, the NFL players and college players, they out there rocking all type colors of Deion cleats, bro. And Deion showed a bunch of colorways, a yellow and black, triple black, and some more colorways. So I don't think Nike's done with the DT96 Max GR, if you will. And last but not least, the Diamond Turf 1. You know how LeBron not always, but LeBron in the past has done Diamond Turf versions of his sneakers? Mm-hmm. The LeBron 21 Prime 93.
Ooh.
It's a LeBron 21 Diamond Turf. You see that?
I can't see it. You showing me something?
Hold on. I got it. I had it.
I did not see that at all.
I got it.
All right. While Q is doing that, I'm just gonna add 2 quick strike. Go
right
2 discounts.
Right
Okay.
I got you right here. Quickly.
Hey, that's fire. That's fire. That is
supposedly coming summer 2025. Excuse me, it's making me cough. It's so nasty. I want it.
That's fire. All right, cool. This week also we saw Don C's got some samples of some Jordan 1s and Jordan 4s that weren't released, and just because they're Jordan 2 Don C is one of the most epic sneakers.
Did you see the gold ones?
Yeah, that's what I saw.
The gold twos?
Yeah, gold twos, and what I saw almost like a US colorway of a Jordan 1.
Bro. I can only imagine.
No. You don't know how big this is. If they're starting to mention Don C. That's all I'm gonna say. Last Nike trench coat. If you wanna, who's that guy at The Wire that passed away?
Passed away. Brian Cranston ain't died, did he?
The one with the shotgun. I can't remember his name, bro. So apologies, guys.
Wait. The Wire. You said The Wire.
Yeah.
Why am I thinking about Breaking Bad? You talking about Michael K. Williams? Play Omar on The Wire.
Omar, yeah. So if you want that Nike trench coat,
sure.
R.I.P. You know what? I just my brain just went blank there. But yeah, if you want that Nike trench coat to go and be Omar on the streets, you can get it because they're gonna release a Nike trench coat for you guys.
Might be in the market.
Mob ties.
I still need to get the overalls.
Bro,
the overall, they've been sitting. I'm waiting
the
on
overalls with a trench coat. With a Nike boot, or even put a Timberland boot on, who cares at this moment in time? That's a dope fit.
I wouldn't do the overalls in the trench coat.
It's either or. You're right. It's either or. It's too much.
Yeah. I think that's a clash of styles. Like
suit, trench coat, boots, standing on business.
If I was gonna do the trench coat, it would have to be at least casual, like formal, casual,
Yep. I feel you on that. I definitely feel you on that.
I ain't seen that. I'm gonna have to, matter of fact, let me look that up right now.
It's on the socials. It's definitely on the socials. Go and look at it. I think some one of the social platforms have probably got it. But that was all of the discounts for this week, guys. I just want to say, while we were talking on this pod, bro, a couple of retailers have just reached out to me. Not because they want to give me free stuff or something like that. It's just the fact that there's sneakers that are releasing today and tomorrow, and the sneakers are sitting, and they say, you know what, these are still available if you want them. That just goes to show the signs of the current market. Retailers are trying to get rid of pairs. You should. If, like I said, if it's an exclusive sneaker, go for it. But you should definitely sit back and wait. So if you want the Jordan 1 Navies, wait. If you want Ammerman Year 4s, wait. You've seen what's happened with the Ammerman Year 3s, wait. That's all I'm going to say. Retailers are finding it hard to sell their sneakers, so this is the prime time for buyers. Just be patient, get your sneakers for discount. That's all I'm going to say, until that changes. And when that changes, we'll talk about it.
Fast. This is a tech fleece coat. Hey, Nike, get some better models, bro. These dudes don't do it right, bro.
Yeah, the Nike tech fleece coat. Yeah.
I hate Nike models, bro. They be looking so disappointed in what they're wearing. I'll show y'all how to put this shit on, man. I need to do some headshots or something. Try to get some Nike ads.
Got to show them how to do it, bro. Got to show them how to do it. Anyway, this was episode 133. Call it, bro. I was gonna say part B or part 2, but I'm not gonna do.
Recording 2.
Hashtag 2.
Y'all gonna see those. I promise. Hey, y'all have a wait. You was
I
gonna
was gonna
say
say
something,
I was gonna say even if you don't, we see you the week after.
but they wouldn't be able to hear that either.
I'm pouring this whole juice, bro.
We appreciate
bro.
everybody, the viewers, the listeners, the supporters, the bros, the sisters, the family, the friends. We're here for y'all, all right, and the community at large. If y'all decide to wise up and listen to Manifesto when he tell y'all that I'm on my ears was not finna be moving. So, with that, have a great day, great week, great month, and a great fourth quarter of this 2024. We're going to close it out strong, all right? So, we're going to buy what we like, no matter if it's sitting or not. And we're going to rock what we like. And we're not going to believe the hype because it ain't no hype right now anyway. You know what I'm saying? And sneakers don't make you cool.
You make the sneakers cool.
That's going to always be the case, whether it's hype or not. Because like I said, these Nike models trash.
Yeah.
We out of here, man. 1:30.
Yeah. Episode favorite, guys. Peace.
Yo, mixtape Pluto out now. It's dope too.
I need to listen to it. Bye.
Bye.